Welcome back to NieR Automata. 9S he's done better. He's done better than what he's doing right now.
Oh dear. What happened to you?
Wounded in battle. NFCS not functioning.
I'm amazed you were even able to drag yourself here. This is gonna take a bit, so just hang tight. This is terrible. Your motor cortex is full of holes. I can't believe you even managed to walk here.
Alright, so that was fast.
Alright, you're all good.
So did you patch up the holes in, his brain and all that? Because that's kind of the more concerning bit. Can't talk to him?
9S, I need you to promise me something. Don't die alone. I don't think 2B would want that either.
I know.
Well, I kind of think that's probably what's the plan. That's probably the plan for 9S. So I don't know if he's going to be able to keep that promise. Hey, enemy. What do we got right now? Doesn't look like we have an objective yet, so I guess probably we should leave the village and see what happens. Can I upgrade one of my pods? Doesn't seem like I can. Let's see, for pod A, I need natural rubber. For pod B, I need filler metal. And for pod C, I need torn book and simple gadget. Torn book to upgrade the pod? I don't really see why I would need that. But everything else I'm doing okay with. Just like those things I don't have. Oh, the weapon I have right now, can I upgrade it? Because probably. I got this weapon last time. It's on level 1. Yeah, here's Faith. And again? Yes, again. Virtuous Dignity could also go up. Let's see. So this was the artist who was not able to support himself. He could not profit. He saw the limits of his talent. The poet chose to abandon the pen and work the land instead. Soon his lily-white skin began to grow dark, and his once frail body became sinewy and tough. He eventually married a kind woman, and several years later they had a child. As the peaceful, uneventful days went on, the man began to feel that there could be no greater happiness in life. He doesn't really seem happy in that image right there. He gave up his art because it just wasn't working out. Will he ever regret doing that? Maybe we'll find out in Part 4. I still need to read those Part 4 weapon stories as well. I haven't forgotten about them, I just haven't gotten around to them.
Mark the next resource recovery unit on the map.
Affirmative.
Alright, we got a third resource recovery unit. Yeah, and that's where the main tower is. So I guess once we get all the key cards, we'll be able to get past those barriers. Let's see, the third one. It's by the amusement park. All right. It probably would just be faster to just go to a transporter. Well, there's our old Engels. Of course, he's dead and can't talk to us anymore. But I guess it wasn't just him that was named Engels. I guess it was any of those, that model Goliath, that had the name. Of course, we know the amusement park has not been doing very well, but the important part is that Machine on a Break was doing okay. He was still on his break, so don't worry about it. Oh, speaking of which, everyone's acting strange, but that's fine, because he's rested, and it's time for another break. I'm glad that he's rested up for his next break.
Hello. This is the Resource Recovery Unit. Now activating defense mode.
Over and over.
Well, I mean, there can't be infinite resource units. There can only be so many.
Language again.
This reads God box.
God, huh? What are these machines doing talking about gods?
I can't remember hearing machines talk about gods before. I don't think that's happened. Pretty sure it hasn't. Oh, okay.
Hot. Why did the machines attack Pascal's village? Aren't they all the same?
Unknown.
Well, aren't you helpful?
Proposal. Unit A2 should gather further data on the current state of machine life.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services.
Huh?
We've got some very exciting news for everyone today. There's only one lock left to remove from the tower subsystem. And in order to repay you for your faithful patronage, whoever dismantles the final subsystem will earn a special prize. Good luck!
The hell was that?
Large structural unit of machine life form origin activated to the east.
A large what now? What the heck is going on around here?
Unknown.
Well, let's go check out this large structural unit.
Yep, what's going on? I don't know, is basically how we can sum up Route C so far. Let's see, the large structural unit is, yeah, that's the same place. It's by the amusement park. I mean, our pod should probably be advising us not to go there, and maybe we should just go do something else. But I guess that's where we're heading. Maybe 9S and A2 will both be exploring the unit and just never run into each other or see each other. That could possibly happen. Alright, we're back here.
Alert. Excessive combat activity will put unacceptable strain on your body.
Shut up!
Negative. This support unit is assigned to Yorha Unit 9S. As such, being concerned for said unit's well-being is a requirement.
Whatever.
I'm not sure if the darkness is making it any more difficult. They're lit up pretty well. So I wonder what our special prize is going to be. Because the voice said we were going to get one for being the first to shut down the units. Anything else? Oh, there you go. I forgot about that chip. The Death Scream chip. What's the purpose of that? Why do we have that? Can it be upgraded for the screams to be louder and last longer? Oh, my bow's gone. I guess it does unequip that every time it switches to a different character, I suppose. There we go. It didn't unequip A2's hair color, though. Just wanted to get as close as possible so we could hear the scream. That it? Nothing else on that floor? No, we're at the top already?
Model 210. Operator?
Oh, I guess 210 got out of the bunker.
This operator model is...
Affirmative. Operator 210 volunteered to undergo Type B equipment transition during previous descent. Sent to front lines as Unit 21B. Recorded as missing in action 4 hours later.
No.
We haven't seen an operator in combat. Is there anything specific they can do? Because they're not really made to leave the bunker. Not made for field action.
Operator!
Coordinate data. Location specified. Please keep. Mission related. One. Affirmation. Well. Supplies.
A2.
2B told me. She told me she wanted you to become a good person.
You... Don't you dare talk to me about 2B!
Where'd he go?
Analysis. Your high Unit 9S is still alive. Query. Why would Unit A2 be concerned with the status of Unit 9S after turning on your hub?
That hasn't seemed like much of a boss, really. I'm not sure what that was there. It cut back to gameplay for a second, and I think I was still attacking from before the cutscene started. Was I supposed to make a choice on whether or not I would kill the robot? Because it just cut back to gameplay, and I hadn't done anything. But I think that was still my attack from before the cutscene, so I was still attacking them. I'm not sure if that's what happened there. Anyway, yes, contact initiated between the pods. Yeah, why are we talking like this on the load screen? Oh, the pods are developing free will. Are the pods the true main characters of the game? The pods will live on to repopulate the Earth after all machines and androids have died. And you don't sound like a pod at all with that line, and going, heh.
Physical check complete. Memory check complete. Maintenance mode complete. Yorha Unit 9S. Activate. Good morning, 9S.
Am I...
Analysis. The enemy structural unit collapsed during battle. Unit 9S suffered damage from the fall and was placed in emergency suspend mode. Fall location was deemed too dangerous, thus said unit was transported to current location. All system checks and reactivation complete.
Operator.
Operator Model 210 is deceased. Black box signal not found.
Oh. Situation report.
Tower access authentication key acquired.
Yep, we got it.
The required number of authentication keys have been acquired. The tower is now open for investigation.
And if that's
Good.
If that's the case, I guess we're going to head down here. Take the sewer route back to the main city. Alright, so far, Route C has been about... well, 9S's side of it has been about getting these keys so we can open up this tower, which came from underground, which there's a lot of mystery about. We don't really know anything about it. Other than it seems like it might be preparing to shoot something at the moon. You know, before we actually do that, I feel like I should probably save. Can I save here, or do I need to get closer to... No, I can't save here. I need to get closer to a transporter. So, the next objective right now is to unlock the tower, which is our main thing. It's the big thing that we're going for right now. So I don't know how big or how long that is going to be when we go inside. Let me buy this weapon. It's the only weapon so far that we can buy that I haven't yet. Let's see. This greatsword was known for the intense pain it inflicted upon its victims. This is what drove the man to carry it despite its weight, for he knew it would make others fear him, and thus he could avoid needless combat. And that is a way of looking at it. If I equip the most powerful weapon, people won't want to fight me, right? So I can avoid fighting by holding such a weapon. It is big. It is pretty big. Let's see if we can upgrade it. Yep, up to level 3. And from there, the man's reputation spread through the village, despite never having drawn the blade. "Don't make him use that horrid weapon," the villagers whispered. The man smiled at this, for he knew that fear was the best path to peace. Soon, the man had craftsmen forge a host of similar weapons. He gave them to all the other villagers in the hope that it would force people to solve conflicts with words instead of violence, and his plan worked. For a while. Well, what could have gone wrong with that plan? It seems foolproof to me. If you don't want a bad guy with a sword killing everyone, you have to have all the good guys have the same sword. It just makes sense. There's absolutely nothing wrong that could go with such a plan. Well, while we ponder that, maybe we should just stop for right now. And next time, well, let's take a look at our new weapon first. It's big and it's heavy. So next time, I think that I guess we're going to go to that tower. We're going to unlock it. We're going to see what creamy center is inside. And maybe we'll find out what the actual plot is. Because I'm still not really sure. Maybe we'll find out about that next time. Who can say? You never can say with NieR Automata what's going to happen. What I can say is that we have made some... we're making some pretty quick progress now. Now that there are not really any side quests to do. How strange. That the story just kind of progresses pretty quickly once you're not actually doing the side quests. So I guess next time we will continue on and we'll see what we see, I suppose. You know, it's kind of hard to say what are we doing next time on NieR when you don't really know what's happening in the game or why things are happening. The only thing that we do know is that there probably will be some kind of showdown building up between 9S and A2. Other than that, I'm not really sure about anything, so maybe things will get clarified next time. I'll see you then on NieR.